got a Dallas Cowboy fan here, Rich Eisen Show social media extraordinaire Grand Maester TJ Jefferson, who
my condolences to him.
Well, okay. TJ is reasonable. I do want to say that. I mean, you're right, but you did say 5 years ago, though, you were thoroughly just like every other Cowboy fan that Stephen A. has.
I probably resembled the remarks that he made.
Okay,
But I mean, nobody feels that way anymore, man.
Really?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah. Did I pick them to win the Super Bowl this year?
Nobody
yes.
feels what way?
Did I mean it? No.
What way? He's like, what way did they feel?
I just don't see a whole I'm on Cowboys Twitter a lot. I see a bunch of angry and annoyed Cowboy fans. I don't see Cowboys fans like walking around like thinking we're the Chiefs or something. Like,
yeah. What do you think, Stephen?
Oh my Lord! I don't know you. And I don't mean to cast any aspersions on you as a human being. I'm sure you're a very nice, highly intelligent dude, and if you're working with my buddy Rich Eisen, I'm sure that you're a great guy. But for this particular subject, you are a damn liar. There is no way that you can say with a straight face that you don't run into Cowboy fans think like that. Cowboy fans are the most arrogant, disgusting, nauseating fan base you could possibly find. You never take a second to smell your own stuff. And I'm just looking at here, one of the great moments that I had.
Yes.
All right. Remember 2010 when you ended up going 6-10? But then those weren't my favorite years with the Cowboys because I actually liked the Cowboys when the playmaker and Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman were there and stuff like that. And Primetime came over from San Francisco and all of this other stuff. But here was my favorite moment, 2011, 2012, 2013. Not only did the Dallas Cowboys finish 8-8 each season, they had the last game of the regular season with the division crown on the line. And lost all 3 years to each of the teams in the division. 1 year was the Redskins, another year was the Giants, another year was the Eagles. Now, it doesn't get much sweeter than that. And even then, y'all still walked around. We'll be back next year. You'll see. And it doesn't matter, Rich. It doesn't matter whether it's some young punk. It doesn't matter whether it's somebody that's middle-aged, that's been around because they still living off of Roger Staubach and then Troy Aikman. It could even be Stephen A. Smith landing at the airport at DFW, and it's an older black woman in her 70s that comes up to me. I don't like how you talk about my Cowboys. And I'm telling you right now, they're going to win, damn it. You see. Now, what am I supposed to do? My mama raised me, right? I'm not going to disrespect my elders like that, especially an elderly lady. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
So I had to sit there while waiting for my baggage claim. I don't know of anybody in this profession who can literally lament that they have been heckled by a 70-plus-year-old black woman. But that happened to me, all because of the Cowboys.
Stephen A. Smith here on the Rich Eisen Show, and I have to call the fight a little bit here, Stephen, because TJ is also a Clipper fan, and it's just been a rough stretch. It's just a rough stretch right now for him. But he's also a Sixer fan, so his Clippers mess got him Doc Rivers, hopefully to clean up his Sixer mess.
But how can you be a fan of both?
TJ?
Born and raised in Altoona, Pennsylvania, Stephen A. Moved to L.A. 21 years ago. Hated the Lakers, who, in my opinion, have the worst fan base. You don't live out here all the time. If you did, you would see what I was saying. But on those 10 to 12 days, you're going to find that out, especially to let them win. And I think you're going to flip it. You're going to say these Laker fans who haven't done anything in almost a decade are the most obnoxious fan base. But that's another point.
Stop right there. Stop right there. The Los Angeles Lakers last won a title in 2010. That's not 1995. The Los Angeles Lakers have 16 titles en route to number 17. The Los Angeles Lakers historically, from the days of George Mikan, to Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West and Elgin Baylor, to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Irvin Magic Johnson and James Worthy, to Kobe and Shaq, to Kobe and Pau Gasol, now to LeBron. Practically every single decade, They have given you a superstar to root for, and they have been relevant. Whereas your Cowboys, who call themselves America's team.
Well, someone else called us that.
The United States of America, the greatest nation on God's green earth in most of our eyes. This is what we hear. This is what we've been told. This is what we believe. They are supposed to be the face of America, and they have walked in mediocrity for a quarter century. How could you possibly compare the two?
Well, what's that say about the rest of the NFL, though? We haven't won a title since '95, and yet how many teams have more Super Bowls than us? So what has everyone else's team been doing in this 25 years that we've been sucking?
You dominated in the 70s. And first of all, you won a couple of rings. You lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers on a couple of occasions. Let's not forget that. But the other thing is that, you know what, you had a good stretch with Jimmy Johnson and Jerry Jones over that 4-year period and stuff where you won 3 Super Bowls. Mm-hmm. I got that. But but basically that's it. You know, for example, when we talk about America's team, do you think you compare to the New England Patriots?
Well, I think.
Of course you do.
No, that's not even close. That's not even close.
Right. And by the way, their name is Patriots, not Cowboys. So when we talk about America and patriotism and things of that nature, the Patriots seems more apropos than Cowboys.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.